My beloved child, I have seen every tear you've cried in silence. I have watched you battle storms that no one else noticed. I have heard the cries of your heart in the stillness of the night when you believed no one was listening. And I want you to know this now: your healing is here. Not far off, not delayed, not hidden in some unreachable future. I, your God, have brought healing to your doorstep today. You do not have to strive or beg or prove your worth to receive it. It is my gift to you. My healing flows not because of your strength, but because of my love. I see where you're hurting. I know the wounds that have lingered for years, the ones you've buried deep so others wouldn't see. The pain you thought was too broken to mend, I am reaching for it now with hands that never fail. My hands are gentle, but they are mighty to save. Your heart may feel shattered, but nothing is beyond repair in my presence. Where others saw ruin, I see restoration. Where you saw hopelessness, I see new beginnings. I specialize in taking what the world calls unfixable and making it whole again. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond my reach. You are not defined by your pain. You are defined by my love. You may not understand why you had to walk through so much sorrow. You may question why healing took so long to arrive. But even in the waiting, I was working. I never stopped watching over you. Not for a single moment. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was right beside you, catching your tears, strengthening your soul, preparing the way for your breakthrough. Child, I want to heal more than your body. I want to restore your joy. I want to renew your mind. I want to breathe life into the parts of you that have grown numb. The trauma, the betrayal, the heartbreak, it doesn't get the final word. I do. And my word is healing. My word is hope. My word is resurrection. You are not invisible to me. You never have been. In fact, the very places where you feel most forgotten are the ones where I am working most intimately. Healing is not just something I do. It is who I am. I am Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals you. I mend the broken-hearted. I set the captives free. I make all things new. So breathe deeply now, beloved. Let go of the fear that says, it will always be this way. That is not your future. Your identity is not found in your wounds. It is found in my word. And my word says you are healed. My word says you are whole. My word says you are loved beyond measure. I know you've been carrying burdens for a long time, memories that ache, regrets that torment, questions that feel unanswered. But today I am lifting that weight. You don't have to carry it anymore. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. This rest is not temporary. It is deep. It is holy. It restores what time and pain tried to steal. Don't believe the lie that healing is for others but not for you. Don't let shame keep you from my embrace. I see your scars, and I call them beautiful, not because they were good, but because they are evidence of what you've survived. And now I am rewriting your story. I am not done with you yet. Yes, you've been through fire, but you are still standing. Yes, you've cried yourself to sleep, but you've also awakened every morning with breath in your lungs. That breath is proof that I am not finished. If I am still giving you life, it's because I still have purpose for you. And part of that purpose is healing, not just for you, but through you. The healing I pour into your life will overflow. Others will find hope through your testimony. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning for good. I am using every scar as a gateway to deeper compassion, every broken place as a path to greater strength. You are becoming a vessel of restoration, because I live within you. No more rehearsing the pain. No more reliving the shame. It's time to let go. It's time to open your heart to what I'm doing right now. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. Your healing is here. It's not just on the way, it has arrived. It is flowing from my spirit to your soul, reviving, renewing, rebuilding. Let me touch that place you've kept guarded. Let me whisper peace where anxiety has shouted for so long. Let me soothe the ache you thought you had to carry forever. Nothing is too hard for me. Nothing is too broken. Nothing is too lost. I am God Almighty, and I delight in restoring what was once thought beyond repair. So take my hand, child. Walk with me into wholeness. Healing is not a destination, it is a journey with me. Each step I'll be by your side. Each tear I'll catch. Each fear I'll silence. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of something sacred, something beautiful, something free. I am making all things new. Let your heart believe again. Let hope rise. Let joy be born again in the cracks of your soul. I have not forsaken you. I have not forgotten you. I have come to heal you, and I will not stop until every part of you radiates the light of my love. Your healing is here. I know the silence has felt heavy. I know the night stretched long when your prayers seemed to echo back without reply. I know how the ache buried itself deep in your chest and made you question whether healing was really meant for you. But hear me, child. I have been healing you all along, even in the silence. You see, not all healing comes in sudden flashes or grand miracles. Sometimes healing comes slowly, quietly, like the morning dew settling on the grass. Sometimes it comes through tears, through rest, through learning to breathe again. Sometimes it comes in layers, as I gently peel back years of pain, layer by layer, revealing the heart I created, still beating, still full of purpose. You've grown in ways you cannot yet see. You've survived battles that others didn't know existed. You've fought to hold on to me, even when your hands felt weak. And in that fight, you were not alone. I carried you. I wept with you. I stood guard over your soul when the darkness tried to overtake you. And now I say it again, your healing is here. This healing will touch more than your emotions. It will reach into your spirit and begin to realign everything that has been twisted by fear and shame. I am restoring your identity. I am bringing you back to who you really are, not what others labeled you, not what trauma tried to rewrite, but who I say you are, chosen, beloved, worthy, whole. You've been defined by your pain for too long. Let me redefine you by my promise. You are not what happened to you. You are not the sum of your past. You are not the broken pieces scattered across the years. You are my masterpiece, still in progress, still in my hands, and I never abandon what I begin. I have never turned my face away from you. Not even once. Even when you felt distant, I was drawing closer. Even when you doubted, I remained faithful. Even when you gave up, I held on. My healing is not dependent on your perfection. It is born out of my compassion. You don't have to have it all together. You don't have to earn my touch. Just be still and receive. Lay your weary head on my shoulder. Let me sing over you. Let my love become louder than the voice of your pain. You've listened to the lies long enough. The ones that said you'll always feel like this. The ones that said this is who you'll always be. The ones that said healing is impossible. No more. I am the God of the impossible. I am rebuilding what was torn down. I am lifting what was crushed. I am rewriting the chapters of sorrow with pages of redemption. I am restoring joy in the very places that once held despair. You will laugh again. You will dream again. You will love again. And you will no longer walk with the limp of yesterday's pain. You will rise, healed and whole, in my strength. This healing will not only change you, it will overflow into your family, your relationships, your future. The healing I bring is contagious. Those around you will feel it. They will see the light return to your eyes, the peace in your presence, the strength in your voice. They will ask what happened, and you will say, God met me in my brokenness, and He made me whole. Yes, the scars will remain, but they will no longer be wounds. They will be reminders. Reminders that I brought you through, that you survived, that grace won. Your scars will speak louder than your silence ever did. They will testify that I am a God who heals, not just once, but again and again, until every heart that turns to me is made new. And even now, I am healing you from the lies that have held you captive, the belief that you are not enough, the fear that things will never change, the guilt that you've carried like a chain. I break them now. In my name, those chains fall. In my presence, truth reigns. And the truth is, you are being healed. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. This healing is not only for your past wounds. It is also for your present battles. I see what you're facing right now. The medical report, the emotional struggle, the anxiety that grips your chest. the heaviness you can't explain. I see it all, and I am not afraid of it. I am greater than it. I speak peace into that storm right now. I speak life into those dry places. I declare wholeness over every part of your being. You were never meant to carry it alone. You were never meant to heal yourself. That's why I came. That's why I died. That's why I rose again. To bring you freedom, to bring you hope, to bring you healing that no earthly thing could ever provide. You are not a hopeless case. You are a miracle in the making. Even now, I am touching places within you that you thought were closed forever. Memories that still sting. Words that still echo. Regrets that still burn. I am not afraid to walk into your pain. I do not pull away from your mess. I come closer. I stoop low. I lift your face and I whisper, "You are mine. You are safe. You are healed." Yes, healing is a process. And yes, it will still take faith. But I walk with you every step of the way. And I promise you will not walk away from this unchanged. You will come out of this more radiant, more whole, more in tune with my heart than ever before. The pain that once defined you will become the very thing that displays my glory. So keep walking, child. Keep believing. Keep holding my hand. Healing is not just coming, it is here. It is alive in you, flowing from the throne of grace, washing over your soul like a river. Let it flow. Let it fill. Let it overflow. Do not measure your healing by how you feel today. Emotions are like waves. They rise, they fall, they move in patterns you cannot always predict. But healing is deeper than a passing feeling. Healing is a promise I have spoken over your life, and my word does not return void. What I have begun in you, I will complete. You don't have to understand it all to receive it. Just trust me, even when you cannot trace me. There is no wound too deep for me to heal. No betrayal so sharp that I cannot soothe. No trauma so tangled that I cannot unravel. I am not intimidated by your history. I do not flinch at the depth of your pain. I am the God who walks through fire with his children, and I never leave them burned. You may have come through the flames, but I promise, you will not smell like smoke. You will come out on the other side purified, not destroyed. I see the ways you've tried to numb the ache, the distractions, the busyness, the quiet compromises. I see how you've reached for temporary comfort, because permanent healing felt out of reach. But today, I am drawing you near. Today, I am asking you to open your hands and surrender the coping for the cure. My love is not a quick fix, it's a deep restoration. Let me into the places you've hidden. The wounds you've labeled too much, too messy, too broken. I see beauty there. I see purpose. I see stories yet to be written and songs yet to be sung. You do not have to hide from me. You were never too much for me. You were never beyond my repair. My child, you are exactly the one I came for. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're stuck, that this is just the way things will always be. But I break that lie right now. You are not stuck. You are being set free. Healing is movement. It is the divine undoing of everything that tried to chain you. It is the slow dance of grace across the bruised places in your heart. And even now, healing is moving through you. I am restoring your joy. Not just a fleeting happiness, but a deep, unwavering joy that anchors your soul. Joy that laughs in the face of fear. Joy that dances even after mourning. Joy that declares, God is good, even when circumstances still look uncertain. That joy is your portion, and I will fill you with it until it overflows. I am also healing your mind. The racing thoughts, the constant what if, the anxiety that keeps you up at night, the guilt that clings like fog. I am renewing your thoughts with my truth. I am breaking the patterns of shame and fear. I am replacing lies with love. Let my peace guard your heart and mind. It is not fragile. It is stronger than every storm. Yes, I heal physical bodies too. There is no sickness too severe, no diagnosis too final, no pain too stubborn for my touch. Whether through miracle, medicine, or moment-by-moment strength, I am present in your physical healing. You don't need to earn a miracle. You just need to believe that I am willing. And I tell you now, I am willing. Reach out, even with trembling hands, and receive my healing power. Even when the healing takes time, do not lose heart. Your faith is not in how fast the healing comes, but in who the healer is. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not grow weary. I do not forget. I am faithful in every process, and I am patient with you at every step. Let me also heal your relationship, the family wounds, the heartbreaks, the words that still echo when you're alone. I am the God who restores what was lost. I can rebuild bridges burned by misunderstanding and pain. I can bring forgiveness where resentment lived. I can breathe love where fear once ruled. If you let me, I will heal not only you, but those connected to you. Healing will not make you forget, but it will make you free. You will remember, but not relive. You will testify, but no longer tremble. Your voice will return. Your laughter will rise. Your peace will stand like a guard around your heart, and your story will become someone else's doorway to hope. So many carry pain in silence, but I have heard every unspoken word, every cry stifled in the middle of the night, every scream you whispered into your pillow. I caught them all. I held you through them all. And I promise you, not one moment of your pain is wasted. I am healing you through my presence, not just through what I do, but through who I am. I am the healer. I am Jehovah Rapha. And when you are with me, healing is not something you have to strive for, it's something you inherit. It is the gift I give to those I love. And beloved child, I love you beyond measure. You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to prove yourself. I see you. I know you. And I call you whole, not because of what you've done, but because of what I've already done on the cross. The blood of Jesus speaks healing over your life. It speaks restoration over your soul. It speaks new beginnings over what you thought was over. Let the healing begin. Let it rise like the morning sun over your weary soul. Let it touch the places you never thought would feel light again. Let it soften what grew hard. Let it soothe what stayed raw. Let it remind you that broken doesn't mean ruined. It means ready for redemption. You are not alone in this. I have surrounded you with angels. I have planted people in your life who will speak truth and walk with you. And even if you feel isolated, know that I am always with you. I will never leave you, and I will never stop working until every promise is fulfilled and every wound is healed. And from this moment forward, you will begin to walk in it. Healing doesn't always come with thunder and lightning. Sometimes it comes in the softest moments, the ones you almost miss. The quiet breath when you realize you're not afraid anymore. The peaceful morning when you wake up without the weight you've carried for years. The laughter that bubbles up unexpectedly. That is healing too. Not loud, not dramatic, but real and beautiful. Do not discount the small signs. They are evidence that I am moving, that I am answering, that I am breathing new life into places you thought were long dead. Healing isn't always a moment. It's often a journey. But it is a journey I walk with you, hand in hand, never rushing you, never leaving you behind. You may not feel strong enough, but I never asked you to heal yourself. I only asked you to come to me. Come to me, weary one. Come to me with your wounds. Come to me with your disappointment, with your fear, with your hopelessness. I am the great physician. I bind up the broken-hearted and make the wounded whole. And I will do that for you over and over again until wholeness becomes your new normal. Stop believing that you are too broken. That lie has lingered too long in your thoughts. You are not too broken. You are deeply loved, deeply seen, deeply valued. Your scars are not signs of failure. They are signs of survival. And I can take every one of them and turn them into places of glory. What once marked you with shame, I will mark with victory. Yes, I heal emotions, but I also heal identities. You are not who the pain tried to make you. You are not what the abuse declared over you. You are not the sum of your mistakes or the voice of your past. You are mine. You are chosen. You are whole. You are renewed. I am restoring your identity as my beloved, and no voice of condemnation can speak louder than the truth of my love. You do not have to keep rehearsing the pain. Let me rewrite the script. Let me speak a new narrative over your life, one filled with redemption and purpose. You are not bound to your past. I am doing something new, and it begins in your heart. Let go of the shame. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the what ifs and the if onlys. Let me fill those empty spaces with peace. Healing means permission to live again. Permission to laugh without guilt. Permission to hope again. Permission to stop surviving and start thriving. And I give you that permission now. Not because you've earned it, but because I want you to live in the fullness of what I died to give you. My cross wasn't just about saving you from sin, it was about restoring what sin and suffering tried to steal. I am healing the generational wounds too. The patterns that repeated through your family. The dysfunction passed from heart to heart. It ends with you. My healing is not only personal, it's generational. What you allow me to heal in you, I will stop from flowing into your children. Your obedience will become their blessing. Your healing will become their heritage. You may not feel qualified, but healing will position you to help others. What once broke you will now become the wisdom you carry. The empathy you gained through your pain will become the light you shine into others' darkness. Your scars will not just be reminders, they will be roadmaps for others finding their way home. And yes, there will be days when the old ache resurfaces, but even then I will be there. I am not scared by your setbacks. I am not angry at your relapses. Healing is not linear, but my grace is constant. On your best days and your hardest ones, my love will never change. I will keep reminding you that you are already loved, already accepted, already chosen. Take each step with me. Some days it will feel like flying. Other days it may feel like crawling. But movement is progress, and I honor every step you take toward freedom. Don't rush it. Don't compare it. Just trust that I am healing you fully in the way that lasts. Remember, your healing is not just for you. It's for every life you'll touch, every heart you'll encourage, every soul who will see hope through your transformation. I am turning your pain into purpose. I am making beauty from ashes. I am redeeming what the enemy meant for harm and using it for good. Let me be your comfort in the waiting. Let me be your strength in the process. Let me be your joy in the in-between. You do not have to pretend to be okay. I see you exactly as you are, and I love you entirely. You are never a burden to me. You are a delight, and I am proud of how far you've come, even if you don't see it yet. The heaviness you've been carrying is not yours to bear anymore. Lay it at my feet. Release the sorrow. Let go of the false responsibility. Healing begins when you surrender, not when you strive. Rest in me. I am enough for you, and I will walk you into wholeness. Yes, my child, your healing is not only possible, it is present. It is here. It is happening.
Let it in. I am healing not just what hurt you, but how you view yourself because of it. Pain tries to rewrite your identity. It whispers that you are unworthy, unlovable, or permanently damaged. But I speak a greater truth over you, one that silences every lie and restores what was broken. You are not your trauma. You are not your mistakes. You are not the abandonment or the betrayal. You are mine. That is your identity. That is the truth that remains, even when emotions lie and circumstances shake. I want you to know that I never left you, not for a single moment. In every wound, I was there. In every heartbreak, I held you even when you couldn't feel it. In every loss, I mourned with you. I never looked away. I never grew tired of you. And now, I am gathering every broken piece and mending you with love that knows no limits. I am restoring your hope. Where dreams have died, I am breathing life again. Where joy has faded, I am pouring in new oil. Where peace has been stolen, I am releasing a calm that surpasses all understanding. What you thought was lost forever is not beyond my touch. I am the restorer of all things, and I restore completely, not partially, not halfway. When I heal, I do so with excellence and with compassion. There is no wound too deep for me, no history too tangled, no emotion too complex. Bring me the things you've buried. Bring me the grief you've numbed. Bring me the memories you try not to think about. I am not afraid of your darkness. I do not recoil from your truth. I came to bear your burden, not to watch you collapse beneath it. Let me hold what you were never meant to carry alone. Let my love be the answer to the ache. Let my presence be the balm for the wounds. There is nothing shameful in needing healing. There is nothing weak about weeping. I wept too. I grieved too. I felt pain so I could meet you in yours with compassion, not judgment. There is no healing in hiding, but there is life in my light. Come into the light, not to be exposed, but to be restored. You may think the damage is done, that nothing can change what's already happened. But I am not limited by time. I do not merely patch wounds, I rewrite stories. I bring resurrection where there has been death. I restore what seems long gone. I redeem the years the locusts have eaten. Nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is beyond my repair. Some of your wounds came from people you trusted. People who should have loved you, but hurt you instead. I see that, and it grieves me too. I gave humanity free will, and I've seen how it can be used to wound deeply. But even those deepest injuries, I can heal. I will pour my love into those hollow places. I will teach you how to trust again, not blindly but wisely. I will restore the tenderness you've guarded behind walls. Slowly, gently, patiently, with kindness. I'm not in a rush. I'm in relationship with you. And in this relationship, you are safe to be real. You are safe to grieve. You are safe to not be okay. You don't have to wear strength like a mask around me. I see through it anyway, and I honor your bravery, even in brokenness. Your healing may look different than you expected. It may not be instant. It may not be flashy, but it will be thorough. It will be deep. It will reach places inside you that you didn't even know were wounded. I will not leave a single part of you untouched. I am renewing you spirit, soul, and body. I am bringing order to what felt chaotic and peace to what has felt like war. You can trust me with your healing, because I know what you need even when you don't. I know the pace you can handle. I know the timing that is best. I know how to gently unravel lies and replace them with truth. I am the author of your healing journey, and I write in grace. Stop rehearsing your brokenness. Start rehearsing my faithfulness. Let that be the song in your mouth. Let that be the banner over your days. I have brought you through more than you realize. I have been faithful in every season, even when you couldn't see it yet. I have never failed you, and I never will. Your testimony will be powerful. One day, you will speak from a place of healing that sets others free. You will comfort others with the same comfort I gave you. You will no longer be the person always needing healing. You will become a vessel of healing. You will carry peace. You will carry light. You will carry me. So breathe, child. You're not falling apart. You're falling into my arms. And there, you are safe. There, you are home. Let your tears flow. They are not weakness. They are release. They are surrender. And I catch every one. I don't waste them. I use them. I am healing your disappointments too. The things that didn't happen. The doors that never opened. The prayers that seemed unanswered. I know they wounded you. I know it made you question me. But I never said no to hurt you. I said no to protect you. Or to prepare you for something better. Or to time it perfectly. You will understand in time. For now, just trust that I am good. Always good. Your healing is here. Not just in theory. Not just in promise. It is real. It is present. It is personal. And it is yours. You don't have to fight for it. You just need to receive it. Open your heart. Receive my love. Let go of needing to have it all figured out. Let me be the one who restores you. You are loved beyond words. Seen beyond description. Chosen beyond question. And you are healing. Right now. With every breath, with every prayer, with every surrender, you are healing. Let that truth hold you tonight. My beloved child, I am not only healing what was broken, I am redeeming what was lost. I am the God who restores years, not just moments. What the enemy stole, I will return multiplied. What pain tore apart, I will weave back together in strength and beauty. Your life is not in ruins, it is in reconstruction. And what I rebuild stands stronger than what once stood. You may feel like everything has crumbled, but I am the foundation that never shakes. I am laying something new, something eternal, and you will see it come to pass. You are walking into days of restoration, and not just in your body, but in your relationships, your purpose, your mind, and your spirit. I am healing your self-perception. I am removing labels that were never yours to carry, words that were spoken over you in anger or ignorance. I cancel their power in your life. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are not a burden. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly who I say you are, beloved, whole, chosen, strong. I know that healing sometimes feels lonely. The world doesn't always understand the depths of your pain, the quiet battles, the invisible wounds. But I do. I understand the language of your tears. I know the weight you carry silently. And I want to remind you, healing doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are human. And being human is not a flaw. It's the form I chose to enter, so I could draw near to you.
My healing is not cold or clinical. It is personal and full of compassion. I don't just fix symptoms, I transform hearts. I reach into places you thought were too far gone and plant gardens in the wasteland. I am not intimidated by your darkness. I shine there. I work there. I love there. And I will meet you there until the light fully breaks through. Let me remind you, I have never expected you to heal yourself. That is not your burden. That is my work. Your part is to stay close, to rest in me, to let me hold you when you are tired, to trust me when you don't understand, to let go of timelines and comparisons. Healing is not a race, it is a sacred walk with me. And it is okay if you take it one step at a time. I do not rush the process, and I don't expect you to either. I don't measure your worth by your progress. You are fully loved even when you feel like you're standing still. Even when the only thing you can do is breathe and whisper, "Help me," I am right there, closer than your skin, holding you through the storm. Do not let shame speak louder than grace. Do not let fear write your story. I am the author of your days, and my pen writes with redemption. Your pain is not the final word. My promise is, I see the beauty emerging from your ashes. I see the strength rising in your spirit. I see the joy that will one day flood your heart again. And I will finish what I started. You do not need to pretend with me. I don't require a perfect version of you. I long for the real you. The honest, weary, searching you. That's the version I love. That's the one I came for. That's the one I died for. So come to me exactly as you are, and let me do what only I can. Let me restore laughter to your soul. Let me renew vision in your eyes. Let me place a new song in your mouth. You were not created to live in sorrow forever. You were made for joy, and that joy is returning. Slowly, surely, quietly, but it is coming. And when it arrives, you will see how I've been preparing the soil of your heart for the seeds I'm about to plant. Healing often comes in layers. Don't despise the slow work. Don't rush the process because you feel pressure to be better already. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be in my timing. Trust me to lead you through each layer gently. I will not push you further than you can handle. I am not harsh with your wounds. I am a gentle shepherd, and I tend to every part of you with care. You are not walking alone. I have placed people around you to support you. Some you've already met, and others I am still bringing into your life. Do not isolate in your pain. Healing happens in connection. You were never meant to carry your story by yourself. I will lead you to those who understand. I will open doors for conversations that bring life. I will create divine appointments filled with grace. You are seen, not just by me, but by those I will place in your path. I am also healing your relationship with yourself. The voice in your head that accuses, condemns, and criticizes, I am silencing it. I am replacing it with my voice, the one that speaks life, hope, and truth. You've been your own worst critic, but I'm teaching you how to be kind to yourself. To see yourself the way I see you. To forgive yourself, even when it feels undeserved. My forgiveness is not conditional, it is complete. And it is for you. You don't have to carry your past into your future. You don't have to keep rehearsing regrets. I am healing your memories too. I am reframing them with truth. I am removing the sting. What once paralyzed you will soon empower you. What once haunted you will one day be your testimony of grace. I will use every scar to speak of my faithfulness. What the enemy meant for harm, I am turning for good. So take a breath, child. Release the tension in your shoulders. Let peace enter your thoughts. Healing is not something you chase, it is something you allow. And I am here now, ready to do a deeper work. Will you let me in again? Will you trust me even when it hurts? Will you believe that wholeness is possible, even for you? I am patient. I am kind. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. I am love, and love heals everything it touches. Let me touch every part of your life, even the ones you've kept hidden. Especially those. I want all of you not to control, but to restore. This is not the end. This is the middle of a miracle. You are being rewritten. You are being restored. You are being renewed. Your healing is here. Not someday, not somewhere far off. It is here. It is now. And it is yours. Let me hold you until you believe it again. I want you to know that the tears you've cried in silence have not gone unnoticed. Every hidden ache, every sleepless night, every whispered prayer, I have heard them all. I have gathered your tears in my hands, and not one has been wasted. In fact, they have watered the soil where I'm planting new joy. Healing sometimes begins when you allow yourself to feel what you've buried for so long. And I am here as you do. I am present in your pain, and I am also present in your rising. Your healing doesn't always begin with answers. It often begins with my presence. Sometimes I won't give you explanations, because what you really need is me. And I am enough. I will be the strength you need when your own strength is gone. I will be the comfort you crave when you feel like no one else understands. I will be the anchor in the storm and the light in your valley. I will walk with you through the process, every step, every moment, until you are whole again. There will come a day when you will look back and see how far I've brought you. You will no longer feel the sharpness of the pain, only the sweetness of my presence that met you there. The place that once hurt the most will become the place of the greatest testimony. You will no longer identify with the wound. You will identify with the victory. And it won't be because you were strong, but because I carried you in my arms of grace. You may have asked, why did this happen to me? Or where were you when I needed you most? I was there, beloved, not causing the pain, but carrying you through it. I have wept with you. I have mourned what was lost. And now I am redeeming it. I never waste pain. I always use it for something far greater than what you can see in the moment. You are stepping into a season where you will begin to feel lighter. The heaviness will begin to lift. It won't always feel so hard to get out of bed. It won't always feel like you're carrying the world on your shoulders. I am exchanging your ashes for beauty, your mourning for joy, your despair for praise. This is my promise, and I do not break my promises. I am also healing the fear that has wrapped itself around your heart like chains. The fear of being hurt again. The fear of letting people in. The fear of being vulnerable. The fear of starting over. Let me remind you, fear is not your master. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. With me you are safe. You can love again. You can hope again. You can trust again. And I will be with you in every new beginning. I know it's hard to let go of the survival mode you've lived in for so long. When life has taught you to expect disappointment, it's difficult to believe in joy. But I'm retraining your heart to hope again. I'm teaching you to live fully, not just exist. I'm opening your hands so you can receive, not just defend. I'm teaching you to breathe deeply, to rest freely, to dream wildly, because I am the God who makes all things new. Don't be afraid of healing because it feels unfamiliar. Yes, it's different from the pain you've gotten used to, but different doesn't mean dangerous. Wholeness is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. Let me walk you into this newness. I will not rush you. I will not shame you. I will simply love you into it. And when you stumble, which you will, I will not scold you. I will lift you. I will steady your feet again. Healing is not a straight line, and setbacks are not failures. They are invitations to receive more grace. So don't measure your journey by perfection. Measure it by proximity to me. Are you still reaching for me? Then you're still growing. Are you still believing even a little? Then you're still healing. I'm restoring your desire to live. Not just to survive the days, but to live them with joy and purpose. I'm showing you that your life has value, even on the days when you feel worthless. Your breath is proof that I'm not finished with you. Your heart still beats because I still have plans for you, good plans, hope-filled plans, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Let me deal with the parts of your story that still feel too heavy to carry. The grief you pretend isn't there. The guilt you've carried for too long. The anger you haven't been able to release. I am not afraid of these things. I already know them, and still, I call you mine. You are not disqualified by your pain. In fact, it is often the place I do my deepest work. You are being made whole from the inside out. This healing is not just about your emotions. It's about your identity. I am removing the lies that life and the enemy have etched into your soul. Lies like, I'm too broken to be loved, or I'll never get better, or this is just who I am now. No. Those are not from me. I say, you are a new creation. I say, you are being renewed day by day. I say, you are not beyond redemption. You don't have to understand everything to trust me. Sometimes, faith is simply saying, God, I don't know how you'll do it, but I know you will. And I will. I'm already doing it. Even when you can't see it yet, healing is unfolding inside of you. The weight is slowly lifting. The light is breaking through the cracks. The joy is rising again. And even if you can't see the fruit yet, trust the root. I've planted something deep in you, and in time, it will bloom. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are healing. It's happening in the quiet. It's happening in the slow. It's happening even now as you read these words. My Spirit is moving in you, renewing you, awakening you. You are not who you were. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are in the middle of a divine process, and I will finish what I started in you. I don't leave things half done. I am the author and the finisher. What I begin, I bring to completion, and I have begun a mighty work of healing in you. So rest in my love, and know that even in the waiting, you are being made whole. There is a quiet miracle unfolding within you, even now. Though you may not yet see it with your natural eyes, I am restoring the pieces that felt broken beyond repair. You've cried out to me for healing, spiritual, emotional, even physical, and I have heard every cry. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one moment of pain overlooked. I have been with you through every storm, every night of weeping, every ache you couldn't put into words. And I say to you now with love that never wavers, your healing is here. Healing does not always come the way you expect. Sometimes it is instant, like a sudden breath of peace washing over you. Other times it comes like the dawn, slow and steady, moment by moment as light slowly overtakes the dark. But no matter how it comes, my child, healing is certain when you place your life in my hand. I am the God who restores, and I am restoring you. The wounds that have lingered, the traumas that made you believe you'd never be whole again, I am touching them now. I am placing my hand upon your heart and whispering peace over the chaos. You have not been forgotten, and you are not beyond repair. I specialize in resurrecting what seems lost. I mend what others would discard. I see beauty in the places others call broken. You may not understand how healing works. That's okay. You're not meant to figure it all out. You are meant to receive. Healing begins when you stop striving and simply rest in me. Trust that I am doing what you cannot see. Trust that the pain that has shadowed your joy is not permanent. I am bringing new light. I am breaking through the clouds. Some of your pain came from people, those who betrayed you, rejected you, wounded you with their words or their silence. I saw it all. I was there, and I did not approve of their cruelty. But even through that, I am working redemption. I will use even those scars for glory. What the enemy meant to destroy you, I will use to strengthen you. You will rise, and you will not be bitter. You will not carry shame. You will carry my healing presence to others. There is power in my name to restore what no doctor, no counselor, no earthly solution could ever reach. I reach into the soul. I go deeper than what's seen. I heal in places long hidden. I bring back the light to places that have forgotten what joy feels like. I do not offer temporary relief, I offer wholeness. And yes, healing includes your body too. I knit you together, cell by cell, breath by breath. I know every function of your body, every pain that pulses through it. And I speak life over you now. I speak alignment. I speak restoration. Whatever the diagnosis, whatever the fear, know that I am greater still. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My healing power is not diminished. It is flowing, even now. But more than the body, I long to heal your heart. That tired, bruised heart that's carried too much for too long. Let me take the weight. Let me heal the disappointment, the shattered dreams, the numbness that crept in where hope used to live. I want to restore your joy, not surface joy, but the deep, lasting kind that cannot be shaken. Do you remember when you last felt fully alive? When you didn't carry the weight of the world, when laughter flowed freely? That's not just a memory. I can bring that joy back. I can restore the innocence, the wonder, the ability to hope without fear. Healing is not about returning to the past. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be. Even if others cannot see your pain, I see it. Even if others have moved on, expecting you to be fine by now, I know what still hurts. And I am patient. I will walk with you as long as it takes. I never rush your healing. I never shame you for your weakness. I simply invite you to let me in. Healing begins in my presence. Open your heart to me again. Even if you've closed it out of self-protection, even if you're afraid to feel again, let me in. I will not hurt you. I will not betray your trust. I will gently walk with you through every hidden room of pain, and one by one, I will bring light. I will bring comfort. I will bring healing. My child, you are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mine, and I take great delight in healing you. It brings me joy to see you whole. It brings me joy to restore what the enemy tried to steal. This is who I am, the healer of hearts, the mender of minds, the restorer of souls. Let this be the day you believe again. Believe that healing is possible. Believe that I care deeply about your pain. Believe that I can turn even this around for good. I do not waste sorrow. I redeem it. I transform it. I bring beauty out of ashes and songs out of mourning. There is no shame in your story. There is no shame in needing healing. In fact, your willingness to be honest about your pain is the very thing that opens the door to my power. The world may say, hide it. But I say, bring it to me. Bring me your grief. Bring me your confusion. Bring me your aching soul. Nothing you carry will scare me away. I am not overwhelmed by your emotions. I embrace them. I welcome them. I hold space for you. Healing is here, not because everything is fixed in a moment, but because I am here. And wherever I am, healing begins. Do not let the enemy convince you that healing is for others and not for you. That lie has kept you bound for too long. He has tried to whisper that you're too damaged, that it's too late, that you'll always carry this pain. But I silence that voice now with my truth. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not too late for healing. I say it again, gently and clearly, your healing is here. Even when you feel nothing changing on the outside, trust that something powerful is shifting on the inside. Healing often begins in the quiet places, the unseen moments, the simple acts of surrender. That breath of hope you just took, that tear you allowed yourself to cry, that moment you dared to believe again, that's me working in you. I am faithful to finish what I have started. There are things you thought you would never recover from, moments that left invisible bruises on your spirit, losses that seemed to steal the color from life itself. But watch what I will do. Watch as I breathe new life into what has withered. Watch as I soften what grew hard from disappointment. You thought that part of your heart was closed forever, but I am reopening it with tenderness, not force. I am awakening you from numbness. I am reintroducing joy. Do not despise the process. Healing is a journey, not a race. I am not rushing you. I am walking with you, hand in hand, breath by breath. On some days, healing feels like freedom. On other days, it may feel like tears. Both are holy. Both are part of the mending. And I am present in all of it. You will laugh again, not the guarded laugh that hides pain, but the full, deep, uninhibited joy that flows from wholeness. You will feel again, not with fear, but with freedom. You will trust again, not everyone, but the ones I send, and you will discern the difference. I will give you new eyes to see, not from the place of your wounds, but from the wisdom they've cultivated. Do not be ashamed of your healing process. If you need rest, rest. If you need space, take space. I am not pressuring you to prove anything to anyone. Your healing is sacred. It is not for display. It is for your restoration, your renewal, your resurrection. It is personal. It is holy. It is yours. Let go of what you've carried too long. You don't need to hold on to the guilt, the shame, the regret. I have already paid the price. I have already made the way. I did not die for you to stay in chains. I rose so that you might rise too. And you will. You are. Right now. What others overlooked in you, I treasure. What others dismissed, I value. Your pain matters to me, not because it defines you, but because I want to set you free from it. You do not have to pretend anymore. You do not have to smile through pain just to be accepted. I see behind the mask, and I still call you beloved. I see the depths, and I still choose you. Your healing is not dependent on how strong you are. It flows from my strength, not yours. Even when you're too tired to pray, too weary to believe, I am still working. When your faith runs low, my love does not. I am your sustainer. I will carry you. You are safe with me. There will be moments when the past tries to pull you back, old wounds, old thoughts, old fears. But do not return to what I've freed you from. Do not entertain the lie that nothing has changed. If I have declared you healed, then healing has begun. If I have spoken freedom over you, then freedom is growing, even if it starts like a flicker. You may feel like you're only surviving, but I say you are healing. You may feel like you're falling behind, but I say you are exactly where you need to be. Do not compare your healing to anyone else's. Your journey is unique. Your process is not inferior. It is divine. It is designed with purpose. You will begin to see glimpses of restoration, a renewed sense of peace, a softness returning to your heart, an old fear losing its grip, a new strength rising from the ashes. Don't overlook the small signs. Celebrate them. These are sacred markers that healing is happening. You don't need to chase healing. You need only to rest in me. Stay close to my heart. Stay in my word. Let my truth rewrite the lies that pain once carved into your soul. You are not alone. You are never alone. I am the healer who stays, who listens, who touches the untouchable places and speaks life into dead spaces. And one day soon, my child, you will look back and not even recognize the pain that once bound you. You will walk in freedom so complete, in joy so deep, in purpose so clear, that the wounds will no longer sting. They will be reminders of what I've done, testimonies of my faithfulness. You will not be known by your pain. You will be known by my glory upon your life. Let hope rise again. Let healing flood your soul like sunlight after a long night. You don't have to fight for it. Just open your hands and receive it. Your healing is here, not just coming, not on its way. It is here, because I am here. And where I am, healing flows. Let this truth settle deep within your heart. Your healing is not a distant hope, but a present promise. I have heard your cries, I have felt your pain, and I have never looked away. I have walked with you through every valley, through every moment where you thought healing was impossible. But I say again, with love that cannot lie, your healing is here. Not only healing for your body, but healing for your heart, healing for your mind, healing for the memories that haunt you, healing for the fears that chase you, healing for the questions that remain unanswered. I am not just healing symptoms, I am going to the root. I am restoring what was lost. I am renewing what was broken. I am rebuilding what was torn down. I am not in a hurry, and I do not grow weary. My hands are steady. My gaze is fixed upon you with love that will not let go. Others may have grown tired of your process, but I have not. Others may have misunderstood your pain, but I never have. I know the full story, and still I stay. Still I love. Still I heal. Your future will not look like your past. You will not always carry this weight. You will not always feel this ache. There is a day coming where the pain will lift, where the tears will dry, where joy will return and stay. You will dance again. You will dream again. You will live again, fully, freely healed. This is not just recovery, it is resurrection. I am calling what was dead to life. I am calling what was numb to feel. I am calling what was shattered to shine. And it is not by your effort, but by my spirit. You are not the healer, I am. You are not the answer, I am. Your part is to receive, to believe, to rest in my love and allow it to do what only it can do. So breathe, my child. Inhale grace, exhale fear. Inhale hope, exhale sorrow. Inhale my presence, exhale the lies. You are safe here. You are seen here. You are made whole here. I know the pace of your heart. I know how deep the pain has gone. But my love goes deeper still. There is no place so broken that I cannot restore. No wound so deep that I cannot heal. No loss so heavy that I cannot redeem. I am the God who makes all things new, including you. This is not the end of your story, it is the turning point. What was meant to destroy you will become your testimony. What was meant to silence you will give you a new voice. What was meant to bury you will be the soil from which new life grows. I am not finished with you. I never was, and I never will be. So take courage. Lift your head. Let faith rise again. Healing is not a feeling, it is a promise. It is the hand of the healer resting on you now. It is the breath of my spirit reviving your weary soul. It is the warmth of my presence washing over every broken part of you. You are not abandoned. You are being restored. You are not forgotten. You are being renewed. You are not disqualified. You are being equipped. Every scar will shine. Every tear will be turned to testimony. Every valley will echo with victory. Walk in your healing. Live in your healing. Declare your healing, not because you feel it, but because I have spoken it. And when I speak, it is done. With all my love, your Father who restores, your Savior who suffered with you, your Spirit who lives within you. Amen.